Quick question. Would you like more disruption in your life? Now, you may think that's the silliest question you've ever heard because the answer might be obvious. You go, well, Gihan, it's a silly question. Of course, I don't want more disruption. If anything, I want less disruption so my future is more certain. But it depends on the way that you think about disruption. I'm here in Adelaide today, and tomorrow I'll be speaking to an association of people in large organizations, and they will be talking about disruption. In fact, the theme of their event is constructive disruption. Now, that's interesting, isn't it? Because we often think that disruption is something that happens to us. In fact, I often say that disruption and innovation are exactly the same thing. They're both about change. But it's disruption when the change happens to you. It's innovation when you create the change yourself. And constructive disruption is about being proactive. It's about creating disruption. It doesn't necessarily mean creating chaos, but it means change before the world forces you to change. So what can you do as a leader to embrace this idea of constructive disruption? Because I think we as leaders have to expect that there's going to be more disruption, change, uncertainty, and chaos, but also opportunity in our future. We all know that, right? So how do we stay ahead of that? Well, I think there are three things you can do, and I'll be talking about these to my audience tomorrow. So broadly, these are the three things. Think ahead, reach out, and lean in. Let me explain what I mean by that. So think ahead is for you. So for all of us as leaders, we have to be thinking about the future. The more senior you are, the more of your salary is being paid for you to think about the future. And yet it's very difficult for us to do that because we might be bogged down in all these operational day-to-day things that we have to do right now, which are important. But if you're only focusing on that, then who's out there looking at the future? So thinking ahead is actually understanding what's coming up in the future. The second thing is reach out to your customers and reach out to them to make sure that everything that you're doing in your organization is aligned with solving their problems or helping them achieve their goals. If you're not solving their problems, if you're not helping them achieve their goals, then maybe you're missing the boat. And maybe a competitor will come along and be able to solve their problems better than you can. So reach out and always make sure that you're solving their problems, helping them achieve their goals. And the third part of it is to lean into your team. You've got skilled, talented, diverse people in your team who bring different perspectives. They've got experience, expertise that you don't have and that you can tap into. And it's not only based on what they're doing in their job description and their day-to-day role. So those are the three keys to constructive disruption. It doesn't mean you can snap your fingers and just say, we're going to start disrupting from today, but those three things should be habits in your role, in your team, in your organization. Think ahead, reach out, and lean in. And then after that, you can start looking at how you make these things happen. But disruption's with us. Yesterday, it might have been COVID. Today, it might be AI. Tomorrow, who knows what next. And AI is, of course, a big part of it. And if you're interested in AI specifically, I'm running a free public online presentation soon to help you understand a little bit more about AI coming up next year in 2025 and to help you plan for it, because it's one of those tools that can really help you to manage and to lead with constructive disruption. This presentation is free, it's public, it's open to everybody, so please register. You'll find the link here and invite other leaders in your team and your network to join us as well. I'll see you in the future.